Hey guys, welcome back to another Again Style with Web Development tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about what is CSS. In the last one we talked about what is HTML, as you can see by the thing. Yeah, and today I'm going to be talking about what CSS is. I've just started a live server, as you can see. It's on this port, and then if you go to it here, this is actually what it shows you. So it shows you the full file folder structure if there's no index.html. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is just create a new folder. Let's just call this what is CSS, and yeah, let's just put this here. So I'm just going to go into this, create a new file called index.html, and then what we can do is we can actually refresh this and go into here, and it should take us to our index. Okay, so basically yesterday I talked about HTML and CSS. I mean HTML. So I'm just going to create a basic HTML template using this. Now let's just go here, and I'm just going to be talking about what CSS is. So I'm going to create a div, nice and simple, and let's just put something inside like this is a division of space. We should save that, and that should come up there. Okay, so once we've done that, we can actually create a new CSS file. So if we go here and click new file, let's just call this styles.css, and basically this allows us to style our HTML. So the first thing you want to do is actually link this in. So there's multiple ways of doing this. One way is to use the link and then set rel to use style sheet relation, and then the href is just what you've called. So I'm just going to set this as styles.css, and now you should see that we can actually edit styles in here. So if I go here and change the body element, I can set the background color of it to like red, and you can see that changes that. So yeah, and you see how I just called body there? That's because body is an inbuilt tag like this. So other things like div, which we create here, we can give this a background color of like not black, blue, and you can see now it's giving this the background color. And yeah, you see the stuff around is also padding. I'm going to be talking about that in a future video, but basically you just need to know that it's basically padding, like that's all it needs to know. But yeah, so this is basically it, and you can style multiple things. So the basic styles for me are basically just, we have color, which is just like your text color. So if we set this to something like orange and save this, you can see that changes to orange. I'm actually just going to change that back to regular blue now. And then we also have things like size. So if you want to make a specific size, you can change the height to be like let's make it 500 pixels, and you can see now it takes up a lot more. And you can also change the width to be like 300 pixels, and you can also use things like 50% of the hierarchical element. And yeah, then you can just give it a border. So let's give it a border 1px, and then solid black, and that should give it a border. You can't really see it. I'm just going to increase it to 10, and yeah, now you can see it. So yeah, that's basically what it is. It basically allows you to style things. I'm going to be talking about selectors more in the future, but basically it's these things here. So if I create this, then it's referring to every div that I make. So if I make another one, let's just call that 2, you can see that it creates 2 of them. Let's say I only wanted to select one of these. Well, then what I could do is give this an ID or something. So let's just give this an ID of div2, and then what I can do is go over here, set that as div2, and now since we've set this to div, this is going to apply to all divs, and then div2 is going to add on. So if we want only div2 to have a different background color, we can change something like that, and now you can see it inherits it. So it's kind of like class structures. Actually it is exactly like that, but yeah, it's basically inheriting things. So yeah, I'll talk about that more in later videos, but for now all you need to know is that CSS is used to actually style your HTML. So yeah, that's basically it. You can create really nice looking websites, and I recommend you learning pure CSS rather than things like Bootstrap and Tailwind, because it's like you have much more freedom when you learn like this. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll be talking more about CSS in the future, but that's basically all of it for the basics. And then yeah, see you guys in the next tutorial, which is going to be about JavaScript, which allows us to add scripting into our websites. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.